I owe you an update.
It's been a while.
So I pre-planned what I'm gonna wear. My suitcases are pretty much packed.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been forever since I was able to say that. I haven't picked up the camera for almost 4 months. I think my last video was Valentine's Day. A lot has happened since my last video, and I kind of just left without any explanation. And there's no dramatic story behind it or anything. It's really just, I got too busy. I was working a full-time job. My rent contract for this place recently ended, so I had a lot of decisions to make, questioning where I would go, questioning if I would stay. I have a lot to share with you guys because today marks the start of a new adventure. I actually leave for the airport in 3 hours, I think. So I kind of have to hurry up. I left this video very last minute because I just wanted to get everything done. There are a lot of requirements that I have to meet in order to get on the plane tonight. Oh yeah, and I had a major COVID scare. Okay, story time. I basically have these SARS-CoV-2 antigen rapid test kits. I had a big thing on last Friday. I had a big photo shoot last Friday, which was incredible. Everyone was very careful. We were all swabbed beforehand, but still, you never know. So I tested myself with these things on Wednesday, and the first one came back positive. So I took another one, came back negative. And then I texted my friend who's a doctor. He said, take a third one. I took a third one. It came back positive. That's when I freaked out because these things are supposedly 96% accurate. But anyway, my brother booked a COVID test for me and my mum, and we both got swabbed. So now that I know I am negative, I can, with a sound heart, leave for the airport. I wanted to show you my packing, but I didn't want to leave it last minute either, and I left this video very last minute. So I did already pack, but I will show you my airplane outfit. So I pre-planned what I'm going to wear to the airplane. My little pouch where I've got my passport, because it's just easier to have something around your waist rather than having to take something out your backpack every single time. Stretchable trousers, then mask, this jumper on top of what I'm currently wearing, and then this if I get cold to wear on top of that. And then I've also got another jacket that I can wear on top of all of this if I still get cold in the airplane. I just wanted to hop on here real quick because I realized during editing that I cut out an important bit where I actually explained why I'm coming back to Europe. And as some of you might know, I haven't seen my dad in over 1.5 years, and I haven't seen my grandpa in over 2.5 years. And my grandpa is 93 this year, so he keeps joking around and saying things like he might not be here by the time I get back. And so that really made it a lot easier for me to make the decision to come back. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that I am not encouraging or condoning travel during this time. It's definitely safer to stay at home, and if you can avoid travel, definitely do. But I just wanted to throw this in there so that you don't get confused about why I made the decision that I did. I did take a video while I was packing of the things that I put into my suitcase.
I ended up leaving the striped bag because it just didn't fit, but I did manage to pack everything else that you see here. I tried to keep it limited with some tank tops, a dress, a cardigan, 2 jumpers, and then some colored or printed blouses to wear on top of any trousers, but I also limited myself to just 3 pairs of trousers.
Anyway, I am gonna go spend some alone time with my mom and my brother before I head over to the airport. It feels really weird leaving them and, you know, having everything packed up to go, but my suitcases are pretty much packed. I just have to close them up. And I will turn on the camera again once I'm on the way to the airport, and I will see you in a bit.
Kaya mo yan, Laura. Kaya mo yan. Akin kaya yan, Laura. Kaya mo yan. Mabigat ba, Laura? Yung camera, nasa boobs mo na.
I made it to the airport and my suitcase is so heavy. I'm really struggling to push it.
I've never seen so many people in spacesuits in my entire life.
I wasn't sure which way immigration was, so I just kept following everyone else. Oh, you can see my reflection in my shield. Huh. So I went straight to my gate and then realized I still have 2.5 hours before my flight. So I'm headed to the Skyview Lounge. I think it's called the Skyview Lounge now, to hopefully get something to eat and something to drink because I'm starving. I don't know why I'm starving. I had dinner. Mom gave me schnitzel as an ironic going away dinner because I'm headed to Germany now. And I don't know why I'm hungry, but I'm starving and I don't have any water with me, obviously, because I can't bring any liquids. So I'm in search for something to drink now.
I didn't do a very good job explaining what happened next because I had just woken up and was still half asleep and just completely forgot to film. But basically I had a 4-hour layover in Dubai, so I went to the lounge, had something to eat and drink, and then got ready for the second flight from Dubai to Germany.
I'm walking to the gate to get on the plane to Germany now. And I just looked at the sign and it's 11 minutes away and it's already boarding. So I messed up, but I'll be fine. I just have to hurry.
This was stressful because they weren't letting me on the plane because they didn't understand my documents and they didn't want to listen to me, so they asked some German from the crowd to translate my documents.
No, this letter is from that this town.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so basically I just changed my seat and they weren't very happy with me because I was next to somebody else, and I don't know, I'm not the kind of person to be like uncomfortable around other people, or the kind of person who is weirded out by, you know, being too close to people. But it's so weird, I think because I just came out of, you know, quarantine and being home and being in lockdown in Manila. Somehow I just got so stressed being next to somebody else, and so I moved to the window seat and the woman was not happy with me at all. But I just feel, I don't know, I suddenly understand the whole concept of social anxiety and, you know, the post-quarantine, post-COVID world. I feel so embarrassed, but I don't know, I was just so anxious all of a sudden. It was so weird. We're arriving in 10 minutes and it's such a beautiful day and I'm so excited. We just landed in Frankfurt. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Can you show me your passport, please? I don't know whether it's you or not.
And I slept the whole first flight, so that was 8 hours. And then I slept another hour on the second flight.
Yeah, so I had to cook a lot more vegetables. Not a lot more, but some more. Okay, love it to hear you boys.
All right, Grandpa, you too.
Bye, love you.
Bye, love you, bye.
I'm home, I am clean. I had a shower as soon as I got home, dumped all of my airplane clothes and put them in the wash. And now I'm about to have lunch with my dad because he got me my favorite Chinese food. I've been having this Chinese food ever since I can remember. I have baby pictures with this Chinese food. So I'm really glad that the restaurant is still open. I was getting worried because of the pandemic and so many restaurants closing and not being able to have enough business. I got really worried that my favorite restaurants wouldn't be here by the time I got back, but they're still up and running and I'm really excited to have it. What else? Oh yeah, I brought banana bread in my suitcase that my mom baked in Manila on a 17.5-hour journey, no, flight. The journey was longer. Put it in my suitcase, wrapped it in bubble wrap, and then put it in the fridge as soon as I got home. So we'll be having that banana bread as well. This is where I will be for the next 10 days. I might be able to test out and get a negative COVID test, hopefully, after day 5. But for the next few days at least, this is where I will be in quarantine at home. I am wearing a mask when I am around my dad. You never know what can happen when you have such long journeys. But I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed it and, you know, were able to travel with me a little bit through this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.
Sarap.